Yeah. Dedicated to all my hustlers that's a product of their environment. Whether getting money legally or illegally, we gotta do what we gotta do to survive, man. Woo! Yeah. Grew up and screw up, baby. Got introduced to the game. I ain't took a breath yet, let's go! Ever since I was an embryo, waiting to shape up and ship out, something in my brain said wake up and kick out. Roberta and Wayne stayed up and flipped out, cause when I came I was draped up and dripped out. Sniffed the umbilical, spit the government chip out. Piece up 8-town down and then I dipped out. And oh my gosh, the Oscars was picked out. I slipped in, even my baby stroller was tricked out. Somebody get them, the little niggas out of control. Put a little bit of rum in my bottle, I dream about diamonds and gold, gold, gold. To grow from an infant to toddler was effervescent. The essence of adolescence got my body feeling fresh and fresh and fresh. And it was a blessing to rhyme and start repping. I was the best in my section with flows harder than erections. Still the best, but now I'm grown with more range than a Texan. I'm a heavyweight, you niggas is lighter than my complexion.
This kind of music, use it and you get amped to do shit. Whenever you hear some shit and you can't refuse it, it's just some shit for these kids to trash their rooms with. Just refuse whenever they ask to do shit. The type of shit that you don't have to ask who produced it, you just know. That's the new shit. The type of shit that causes mass confusion. The drastic movement of people acting stupid.
When I came into the game, they ain't do nothing but doubt me. Now the whole game's changing, it ain't nothing without me. Picking up my sloppy seconds as they reach for the crown. Only reason you on that song is cause I turned that down. I went from Hot Wheels to Big Wheels, Hondas to Bentleys, and 5-course meals, no more Popeyes and Blimpies. From all right to handsome, from one room to mansions, from hanging on the block to throwing parties in the Hamptons. From broke as a joke to rich as a bitch, I bought a plane and a boat and 6 other whips, no mortar. From dice on the curb to stacking up chips, but harder. From birds on my nerves to chicks on my dick. Gorgeous women, dog, I went from ashy to classy. Went from a kiss on the cheek to doing the nasty. Reach your hand up in the air and you can play with the stars. It's not the hand that you dealt, but how you playing your cards, boy.
This kind of music, use it and you get amped to do shit. Whenever you hear some shit and you can't refuse it, it's just some shit for these kids to trash their rooms with. Just refuse whenever they ask to do shit. The type of shit that you don't have to ask who produced it, you just know. That's the new shit. The type of shit that causes mass confusion. The drastic movement of people acting stupid. They capture the rage of today's youth and bottle it. Crush the glass with my critic I'm sick on. And this song is for any kid who gets picked on. A sick song to retaliate you when this kind of musical crazy. If you think I'ma admit wrong, use it and you get amped to do shit. Whenever you hear some shit and you can't refuse it, it's just some shit for these kids that trash their rooms with. Just refuse whenever they ask to do shit. The type of shit that you don't have to ask who produced it, you just know.
Yeah. Dedicated to all my hustlers that's a product of their environment.